Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Your Average Nerd's commentary of Banjo Kazooie. We're on part 8. Where, I skipped ahead a little bit. We are doing the scary house level, Mad Monster Mansion.
Ooh, I like that level.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. This will be broken up into like 2 parts, sort of. It's like a part and a half. So. But yeah.
Okay. Shoutouts to every game that has like a scary haunted house or mansion level. Those are always the best.
Yeah. I just love how like they have like so much fun like just making those levels.
Okay, for some reason this reminds me of Halloween Town in Kingdom Hearts.
Shh.
Yeah.
Just because of the fence and shit.
Actually, you know what this reminds me more? Like, if we're going with the style, actually reminds me more of Medieval.
Oh, yo!
Oh, that too, actually.
Actually, with all like the googly eyes and shit, that's way more accurate, yeah.
Yeah.
Shoutouts to Medieval. Haven't played that since I was a kid. Should probably get around doing that.
I remember bits and pieces of it. A lot of my PlayStation experience was watching my cousins play through games, and a lot of the time I like hung out with them. It was Metal Gear and Final Fantasy, so that's like my main jam.
Yeah. For me, I was like able to rent that game at Blockbuster back in the day.
Yeah. Guys, remember demo discs?
Oh, I remember those, especially.
That's what introduced me to Medieval.
Yep, I remember. I also did play that particular demo. I think it was either the PlayStation magazine or the one where they used to give like demo discs at your local Pizza Huts.
I got super into demo discs when I got my Dreamcast. Shoutouts to the first level of Sonic Adventure being speed ran by an 8-year-old because of how much I played that demo.
Yeah.
Ooh, boy.
But yeah, Mad Monster Mansion. Oh boy. This level's always kind of a pain in the ass for me because I somehow always get lost when playing it. Because I always forget how to get to the roof as the pumpkin. But I always remember that you can't get to the roof as the pumpkin. It's always weird like that. I have a lot of like confusing memories about this level that throw me off all the time.
Yeah, and by the way, shouts to that toilet.
Is the toilet's name Logo?
Yeah. Yep.
In the I think they took it out in the 360 version, but in the original game, he does make a reference to Mario if you like try to get flushed or whatever.
Okay.
Well, they took it out in this version, obviously for copyright. So.
Yeah.
Although for some reason, they still thank Nintendo in the credits. They say like special thanks to Nintendo for being cool sports about this, and I'm like, they're not cool about this. They fucking hate you.
Great.
And also, by the way, like I'm guessing you need like a transformation to get that particular honeycomb.
Yeah, you need to become the pumpkin. That's the transformation for this level.
The Great Pumpkin King.
And just like the walrus, he has no ability, but he's like pretty necessary for beating the level.
Shoutouts to the honeycomb that it looks like you can actually just crawl under it.
Yeah.
But, games, when you do that, you need to
make it very
have
clear.
The character say that, have the character say that, oh, I need something else to reach that because I hated that as a kid. Things like that, Oh, I can make it. 3 hours later, I can make it.
Maybe if I glitch. No.
And by the way, that's a very lovely portrait of that pirate.
Oh, okay. So yeah, that pirate. That was one of the original bad guys for Banjo before it became what we know as Banjo.
Oh yes, I was gonna say like the original RPG project.
Yeah, Project Dream was what it was called. It was going to be an isometric RPG for the Super Nintendo. So it changed a little bit, as you can tell. Not quite what it used to be. But
Yeah.
and there is footage of Project Dream if you want to like look up like footage or whatever. But it looks a lot like Donkey Kong Country, like visually, like the sprite work they do for it is very similar. But the point of that game was you played as I'm terrible at this game. You played as a boy named Edison, and I believe it was a quest to defeat like a giant, like a giant. And one of the bad guys was that like I think his name is like a Blackbeard. Not Blackbeard, but it's like a spoof of like a pirate guy.
Yeah, stereotypical pirate guy, number
Yeah.
A. Number one.
Number
whatever.
A. No, let's call it
Yeah.
number A.
I know my numbers. It's A1.
I was gonna say number 8.
1A red.
Yeah. It's actually, it is like, I've seen like the footage before, is that, here's what reminds me, is that like when I saw that footage, obviously like I said before, it's like it has like the pure render graphics of like DKC. Along with, since it's like isometric, it also gives me like Super Mario RPG vibes as well.
Very much so.
Speaking of pirates, by the way, do you guys think that pirates are very underutilized when it comes to games? Like, I'm not just talking about purely pirate-themed games, but like pirates in general. Like, they're not very popular, but I think they're really cool. Please put pirates in games more.
Yeah.
Do pirate games.
Well, I mean, it's funny you mentioned that. Rare's next game is Sea of Thieves, which is a pirate game.
Yep.
So.
Yeah.
Yeah, I actually saw a tweet about that. That looks cool.
Yeah, it looks neat. I'm glad it's coming to PC because I don't own an Xbox. So, but
Yeah.
that'd be fun to like, maybe like fool around with on Yan or something if we had the time for it. It'd be fun.
Sure.
Because it's like a co-op
Yeah.
pirate game. So.
Ooh.
I
How
was
many
gonna say,
players?
I think it's like up to 8.
Ooh.
per boat.
Yan co-op, nerd versus
Yo,
nerd
Yeah.
co-op.
let's ruin our lives with pirate games.
Yep. Would be great if it.
Let's
if
pirate games. Wait, what?
Oh boy. I was gonna say like it does sound very fun. If only it wasn't stuck to Windows 10.
No. Oh well. If we're lucky, it might come to Steam.
Yeah, I was gonna say like I probably would join you guys if it comes to Steam, but if it's like Windows 10, it's a no-show since Windows 10 loves to break my shit. Last time I experienced it.
Yeah. And I get why. I'm not like mad at Microsoft about it, but like they're pushing their Windows 10 store, and it's like I get it, but not everyone can use it, so you know.
Yeah.
If you could just be cool and put it on Steam, that'd be nice. And the reason why I say it might come to Steam is because a lot of the other Microsoft published games have been coming to Steam, like Quantum Break and Dead Rising 3 and Cuphead. So
That's because they realize that they're like at first they're like, oh yeah, we could do it, we could get the sales. Then like 2 weeks later, okay, let's put it on Steam.
Yeah,
Some shit.
Yeah, I was gonna say like same goes for like Killer Instinct on PC.
Oh, that's
as well.
right.
That used to be like that used to be like Windows 10 only before it finally came out on Steam.
So fingers crossed. God damn it! I forgot you have to knock that cage down from the other side.
Oh yeah. I hated that part as well, being like, fuck, I need to knock that thing down first.
I wonder why this music sounds so familiar.
Huh?
Ooh,
I can look that up. Because
I was gonna say like, tell us, old man. Tell us, what does the song remind you?
I think it reminds me of like maybe a track on Mario 64.
maybe.
Wow.
There is the boo levels, I guess.
Ah, there you go. That's how you knock to get there.
I'm looking for the level to see if there's trivia because there's so much trivia about Banjo Kazooie and its development.
Oh, Yeah, actually, we do remember. Oh, actually, we do remember like a trivia, but that's not until you get to the one particular pot that you have to shoot the eggs in.
Oh yeah, that's always fun to talk about. We can talk about that.
Yeah.
I love that there was a sound effect like
Yeah, it's
like a very stock sound effect.
It's little ghosty boys. That's what it is.
1881.
Are you destroying empty wine barrels?
Yes.
Yep.
And they're
This is some good edgy. Oh yeah.
I was gonna say that is that's some fine aged wine right there.
Fine aged MacGuffin.
Fine aged MacGuffins.
Oh, apparently the music for Mad Monster Mansion was originally going to be part of Project Dream.
Oh, okay.
Interesting.
Neat. That's the only music-related one I could find. So.
Okay.
Oh my god, there was even a witch laugh. That witch laugh sounded like the laugh in that 3D Bugs Bunny platformer where you have the witches.
The one I showed in part 1.
Yeah.
Cough, cough. We don't watch our own videos later.
It's been a while since I've seen part 1, so shut up.
That's fine. I get it.
Alright, so, explain this.
Greetings, oh solid one.
Oh no, it's Tumbler. Run!
So, are you doing a Ouija board?
No, it's the same fucking puzzle we did in the sandcastle, except we're sliding Tony Hawk style.
Yeah, like I said, you're doing a Ouija board.
You need to insert like an increasing score counter on it with a multiplier.
What I need to do is the fucking crazy taxi. Yeah. Because that'd be perfect for this.
Fucking
Yeah, and also, by the way,
offsprings.
like, how sensitive is this glass, by the way?
I didn't have any problems with it. What you're seeing is my first try in like years doing this, so.
Alright, because you're almost close to hitting the grunty panels. Actually, does anything happen if you hit the grunty
I think it
panels?
just hurts you, and you like fall off and
Alright.
have to get back on.
Okay.
And I don't know what purple ghosty boy is. I've never gotten hit by him, so.
Take this thing.
Oh yeah, and I also want to point
Thanks.
out is that like I love how like the glass was talking in the whoosh, whoosh, we're like whoosh 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 whoosh. You know like how people like they would like make sounds of like
If you take fine glass and like rub your finger around the rim of it, it like makes like a whistling noise. Yeah.
yeah.
That's what he
I love
talks
that-
in. Yeah.
Yeah. I just love when people like do like music with it.
Yeah.
Question. Are those holes in the building and light is coming out of them, or are those lights installed on the roof?
I believe those are holes. Definitely not lights. They're like installed.
Oh, fell off. So I'm good at this game.
I was gonna say, but what happened over there?
Fucking squiggly ass tentacle boy scared me, so I like flew over the top of it. God damn it.
Wow.
I even killed squiggly ass tentacle boy.
I can do it.
Come on, get this right, Rob. There
Third
we
time's
go.
the charm. Unlike Banjo Nuts and Bolts. Well, okay. Maybe I should clarify. That game does have charm. It's just not the same kind of charm.
Damn.
Well, it's not.
So, question as a banjo newbie, how many banjo like actual games are there?
There's Kazooie, Tooie, and then there was a Game Boy Advance game called Grunty's Revenge, which is like, you know, like kind of like those what if story games that people like guidance, like side stories. It's meant to be like a Banjo 1.5, but it was for the Game Boy Advance, so it's a kind of weird isometric platformer. I remember liking it. I mean, I could go back and play it again, and we'll see if that changes.
What is the go-to Banjo Kazooie game besides this
One.
game?
1 and 2. Those are the boys that you play.
Yeah, those are the
And,
ones.
and then there was a spin-off
Well-
called Banjo Pilot. It's just like a racing game. And then Nuts and Bolts. And that's, as
Yeah.
far as I know, I think
Actu-
those are the only Banjo games.
Yeah, you pretty much like really get all of them. Since I really like Banjo Pilot. I've heard originally that was gonna be like Diddy Kong Racing for the GBA.
Oh yeah, it was meant to be like a Donkey Kong or Diddy Kong racing game. But then Rare got bought by Microsoft, so Nintendo's like, hey, we don't want you to touch our shit anymore. And they're like, we're sorry. Alright. What did I pause? Was I pause buffering the squiggly tentacle boy? Like
I was gonna say, like, you kind of pause for a moment and just thinking, how the hell am I gonna not deal with this hitbox?
I'm gonna defeat you with my speed running
that
powers.
don't exist.
Man, these tentacles are really out for you, Rob.
Yeah. It's because I forgot you're kind of intended to do this with the pumpkin, since he can like just kind of wiggle his way around down here without like weird water physics messing with you.
Yep.
So
Wiggle, 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 wiggle.
yeah, look at them wiggly boys.
Yeah, I'll say anyone out there. I want to see someone, like just do like a quick Photoshop and put actual hitboxes on them so we can study.
Oh,
Just the whole screen is red.
1 HP. What's gonna happen?
Oh, please don't fuck
The
it,
tension
Rob.
rises. Am I right, guys?
Mhm.
Oh no.
Do I die? I don't remember if I die.
Rob, if you didn't edit, Rob, pass Rob, while you do this.
We don't need to talk about whether pass Rob or not is a failure, okay?
We don't need to talk. We don't talk about pass Rob.
Oh my
Around
god.
We don't talk about previous incarnations of my being, okay? Nice.
And what about the crystal skull that you missed?
Nah, I don't need it.
You don't need it?
Shoutouts to first-person view in 3D games
Yeah.
that people barely use.
Well, like, there's always like 1 or 2 moments you need it and never again, which is hilarious.
I always
Yeah.
forget. I always forget that so many games have it, but I mean, I guess as a kid playing the first time, that would have been beneficial. Did Mario 64 have that?
Not first person, but it did have like a view mode.
Yeah, it did have like a first person like angle, but you can only use it to see around. That's about it. Rob, that took it like
It's
two
because
times.
I want to activate it right on the edge. Because the second you hit that switch, you have to fucking go, and it's like, ugh.
Oh. Okay. You know what?
Banjo,
I'll let you
he
off
can
the hook
really
for this
move.
Man, fuck the timing on
Make
that,
it-
by the way.
Yeah. You know what? I'm not gonna give you shit for that because that looked pretty bullshit.
It's pretty bullshit, actually.
Yeah.
So now we're in a church. Fun fact: the church is actually modeled after a real church in Twycross.
Interesting.
Yeah.
But why is the church so huge compared to us?
Because shut up. That's why.
I was gonna say it is the Lord's church, man, old man.
Motsand.
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 Yeah. So the intention here, I think, was you to play like Simon Says, but you can just hit the key immediately after he does, so you just win.
Yeah. Oh my god, this is so slow.
Yeah.
Luckily, it's not
And just-
super long, and it's not the fucking turtle minigame, and that's all I care about.
Yeah.
Yep. And just wait till we get another request from Stealthy of that time.
We're not doing Simon Says. I decree it.
Rob, please tell me that this is the last time we're playing Simon
No,
Says
because it shows up
in
in
this
the
game.
end.
Boo.
Yeah.
Yay.
That was round 1, and he's like, but can you handle this? And it's like, but that wasn't even like a problem.
Can you handle this?
Can you handle my sick beats?
Like, this is the hand of Frederick from Fire Emblem Awakening, and he's like, pick a god and pray. And I'm just like, but it's not that bad. This isn't scary. It's just piano boys, and that's it. Little little Fisher's first piano, I guess, is what this is.
Yep.
This is it from the Adams family, and it's his retirement home or something. He's old.
No. Shout outs to his talking animation just being like a groping animation.
Yeah,
oh my
that looked
god.
nasty.
Yeah.
It's kind of funny.
Yeah, I was gonna say like at which point I was like, this is basically like the hand from the Adams family in this afterlife.
Shout out to my 1 HP.
Yep, you're still on that 1 HP.